What's up, planner babes? It's your girl Cam, and I am back with another video. Today I'm coming at you with a plan with me inside my Hobonichi Cousin for the week of January 6th through the 12th. I had to look at my calendar. So if this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome, welcome. I do hope you find some inspiration right here on this channel and that you will consider hitting that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of the fun right here on this channel. If you're already a part of the fam, what's up, girl? Welcome back, and thank you so much for coming back. Okay, so today I am going to plan in my Hobonichi Cousin, but I'm not going to use any stickers or any washi. I am going to use pen and ink in this planner. Now here's the reason why I'm doing that. This is a book bound planner. It has a book binding on it. And I have seen some people using this planner and stuffing it with stickers, and it just turns into a monster that you can't close. So I don't want my Hobonichi Cousin to turn into a monster. I just want it to be, I want it to be chunky, but I don't want it to be a monstrosity. So I'm going to alternate using stickers and stamps and just ink in this planner from time to time. So I used stickers last week. This week I want to use stamps. So let me show you what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the Memento Tuxedo Black stamping ink. I'm going to be using my acrylic block, and I'm going to be using some stamps from a couple of different shops. I may use this one, not sure about this one, but this came from Planner Society, and I may or may not use that one. I'm definitely going to use these LOL girls, the stamps in here, and these are clear cling stamps. And I'm going to use maybe this You Are Magical from the Mommy Lay Little Bits box. I might use You Are Magical, I might use Love, or even these stars would be cute. Yeah, cute. And I might use Carpe Diem off of this page, or Life is Too Short, Eat More Ice Cream, and maybe that little ice cream right there. I'm definitely going to use the Today. Maybe these little flowers and little, ooh, the arrows are cute, 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 cute. Stars, okay? And I'm probably going to use this banner that says Plan, and probably these little swirly arrows. Oh, and probably for my bottom washi, I'm going to use this flower stamp. And I might use the heart, this and that. So yeah, there's lots here that I can use. So I used to be a really heavy stamper back in the day. So I really am looking forward to incorporating stamping into this book. To color my stamps, I'm going to use my mild liner markers, highlighters. Okay, and I've already done an example of this in my Hobonichi Weeks in the back. So here's how it turned out. And there is some shadowing. So ignore that heavy black ink. What happened was I stamped an image on this page, and then I closed the book like right after it, or I turned the page, and that's how the ink got on there. So number one tip, you have to let this ink dry for a second. Okay, but that's not what I'm talking about. This was a mistake. But the actual bleed through or the shadowing is what you can see through there. So it's not really bleed through, it's just a shadow. So if the shadowing bothers you, probably the Hobonichi line is probably not for you, because it will shadow almost with everything. But if the shadowing bothers you with the mild liner, then this might not be something you want to try either. But it doesn't bother me at all. I think that adds to the charm of the Hobonichi. And in addition to that, if the shadowing is super heavy this week into next week, I can just cover next week with some stickers. I hope that makes sense. But so that's why I'm not really worried about the shadowing, because I can always cover the next week's pages with stamps. I'm sorry, with stickers. Okay, so I want to show you some of my stamp collection, and then we're going to get into it. Like I said, I used to be a really, really heavy stamper, probably about 10 years ago. So I've got this, this one here. I don't remember what company it came from. But these stamps have to have, they use an acrylic block, but you have to have a sticky back to make, let me pull it out. So these are made for acrylic blocks, but you have to take this part off, and then this part sticks onto a sticky substance on an acrylic block. It's probably confusing. Where's my block? So I would take this block, put the sticky substance on it, and then put this stamp on here. This is not the right size, but put this on here, and then it will hold so I could use it as a stamp. So I have one, but it's super old and dirty. Found it in my storage closet. So I don't know if you can see, it's nasty. So I need to replace this. So that's why I'm not using a lot of my old stamps. Oh wait, is it sticking? It was almost sticking down. But anyway, that's why I'm not using some of these stamps I'm about to show you, because I need to buy another one of those sticky pieces. So we've got this one that's really cute. And as soon as I buy that little sticky piece that I need, I'm going to use these stamps. And we're going to have a Stampalicious good time in this planner. Okay, then we've got this really pretty one. I think this is one of my favorites that I used back in the day on lots of greeting cards and stuff. I used to make cards and send them out for every season. Birthdays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Black History Month, Kwanzaa, everything. Here's another one, really pretty. And then the rest of these come from a company called Stamping Bella. And I don't even know if she's still in business, because like I said, this has been like 10 years ago. But you've got this little hippie girl, got some words that say it's a girl thing, going to the beach, shopping. There are lots of shopping ones in here, I will tell you that. Birthday, shopping for shoes, you're number one, a little angel on a cloud, another girl, she could be shopping or just kind of going out, planner friends or best friends. This guy is taking his girl shopping. Can you see that? And then this girl is like standing behind her wardrobe, peeking out from behind the wardrobe. I hope you can see that. And then you've got some words that say all images are from stampingbella.com. Okay. And then you have this is called Spousabella. This is like a wedding one. This one is Bakeabella. So they were all like something Bella. All of the little dolls were. This one is Content to be a Bella. And this one is Hula Bella. And this one is Butterfly Bella. So anyway, when I get the little sticky piece that I need to put on my acrylic block, I'm going to be using lots of these stamps. I'm really excited to get back into, to find another way to use these stamps. Because, you know, I spent some money on these stamps, y'all, and I would like to use them. So, back to where we are today, I'm going to stamp in this week's spread. And if you want to see how this all comes together, just stick around. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is take my book out of this cover so that I can have a reasonably flat surface to work on, because when you stamp, you do want to have a pretty flat surface. Oh, let me show you what else I've done. I added some tabs to my Hobonichi Cousin as well, and I got these tabs from the Planner Society, and I never really saw a use for them before, and they're on my desk somewhere. Yeah, I just had all of these. I had about 2 more packs of these tabs, and I was like, why do I need these? But I did save them, and they came in handy, y'all, to make some tabs for my cousin. I mean, just so cute. And so I used the tabs that came from the Planner Society, and then I used the months of the year from the Happy Planner Dates and Holidays book, and they fit perfectly in here. So I have all my tabs laid out for the year, and I'm super excited about how that turned out. Okay, so let's get into this week's spread. So I am going to start by putting down the girl stamps, the girl images that I want to use. And I know that I want to use this girl holding her coffee first. Oh yeah, these are very good and clingy. I use my stamp ink pad is I take the pad and I stamp on top of the image. That way I can control where the ink is going. And you know, stamping is not perfect. Sometimes it's going to look a little wonky, sometimes it's going to turn out great. But that's just the charm of using stamps. Alright, so I'm going to put that over to the side. I'm going to figure out where I want the stamp to go. And because it's this clear acrylic block, you can kind of control it a little bit more, where the image is going to land. And I'm going to put it down. I'm going to wiggle it just a little bit. And then lift it straight up. Super cute! Alright, so that's Monday. I'm going to put it back on the little plate here. And then for Wednesday, this is the one I'm kind of concerned about because of the position of this piece by the spine. But let's see if we can work it out. So I'm going to use this girl here. And I'm going to let that dry. I'm not going to mess with this one because I'm going to let that ink dry before I start coloring on it. And I'm going to ink up the stamp. And I'm going to get the position of it. And I'm having to kind of press this down because it's not flat. But it worked out. Great. Okay, that one was a little tricky because it was sitting on the spine. I got a little bit of ink over here, but I'm not worried about it. Okay, now we're going to go on to Friday, and we're going to use, let's see which girl. I think let's use this one sitting in the chair. And again, we're going to ink it up. And then we're going to find the position that we want it in. I want to kind of line it up with the rest of the girls where they're hitting at the bottoms. That's around 15. I'm going to put it down, wiggle it back and forth just a little bit, and then pull it up. Cuteness. Cuteness to the cuteness. And then the last girl that I'm going to use is going to be this one in the dress with her back turned to us. Like, she is so unbothered, honey. Unbothered. Okay. And we're going to ink her up. And I cannot remember the last time I used this ink, so I'm so surprised that it's still working. Like, I cannot believe it. I'm going to try to get her to land around 15 as well. Put her down. Wiggle her back and forth a little bit. And then pull it up. Perfect. Okay, so that is it for the girls. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to let this dry a little bit because I don't want anything to smear. I want to put some things in between, but I don't want to mess with that area because all that ink is still wet. So I'm going to come back to the in-between in just a second or in a few minutes. So I want to put some of these word stamps down in the bottom section. So I'm going to use this Today stamp and probably this and that and Plan. Yeah, so let's get with those. Take this girl off of here. I want to use the Plan stamp though. I know I want to use that. But let me just say, I'm loving how this is looking, and I was kind of nervous about it because I really did not know what was going to happen with this. So I'm glad that I used this because I think I'm going to enjoy using stamps in here. And let's just take a peek at what it's doing on the other page. Oh, it's coming off my fingers. That's where the smudge is coming from. Let me clean my fingers. Look at that. My fingers are all smudgy. Let me see if I can wipe. Okay, so I think up here at the top where I have this empty space, I think I want to use this banner that says Plan. I think I want to stick it right there across the weekend. So let's do that. And the thing about this little smudge here, once you write on here, you're barely going to even see that. So if you decide to use stamps in your planner and you get a few little tiny smudges on your page, don't worry about it. Or you could always go in with another stamp and cover the smudge up. You could always do that too. All right, so let's get in here and let's do the Plan banner right across the weekend. Cute. Okay, now I'm thinking that what I want to do is either come in with some of these little stamp, little circles and arrows to create a checklist, or I'm gonna draw it in. Okay, now I have let this dry a little bit, and I'm going to come in with my mild liners and I'm going to start coloring the girls at the top. And I think I'm going to leave the flowers black and white, but we'll see how I feel about it at the end. But I'm using my brown mild liner to color the skin tone. Okay, so here we go. All right, y'all. So here is how the final product turned out. And I think it looks so cute. I really love how this turned out, and I'm so glad that I tried this because I really don't want to use stickers in this planner every single week. I want to mix it up. I want to put stamps in here sometimes and stickers and washi other times. So I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it gave you some ideas of how you can use your Hobonichi Cousin if you have one, or just your planner in general if you have one, if you don't want to use stickers every week, or if you have stamps and you were wondering maybe how to use them in your planner. Here is a good way to get started. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. If you're not already a part of the Piece of the Plans fam, go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the fun right here on this channel. I really enjoyed putting this spread together, and I hope you did too, and I hope you have a great week. I hope your week is full of love, joy, and most of all, peace. I'll see you next time.